everyone, welcome to another video from Last Night Guru. In this video we will be discussing about the female reproductive structure of the flower, that is pistil. And so let's get started. So you all know the female reproductive structure of the flower is gynoecium, right? So each unit of the gynoecium, ಈ gynoecium ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಒಂದೇ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ that is known as pistil. That is known as pistil, or there is one more name for pistil. It is known as carpel. Pistil or carpel, both are same. So now let's draw the structure of pistil. Okay, so pistil starts with the landing platform of the pollen grain, that is nothing but stigma. Then it proceeds with the long slender part known as style. Then a bulged portion known as ovary. So this landing platform for the pollen grain is known as stigma. Next, stigma proceeds into long slender part known as style. Then the bulged portion is known as ovary. So inside the ovary there is an empty space, right? So all this is empty space. So the space inside the ovary is known as locule. Inside the locule there is a cushion like structure. Inside the locule, like this, there is presence of a cushion like structure. Why it is present? So to this cushion like structure ovules are attached. Ovary ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? Ovules ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So inside ovules are attached. Here I am representing single ovule. Okay, so this is ovule. So the cushion like structure to which ovule is attached, that is known as placenta. So this is known as placenta. Okay, so there are two chances. One is sometimes gynoecium consists of only one pistil or only one carpel. So if gynoecium has one carpel, then the gynoecium or the carpel is known as monocarpellary. Monocarpellary. Then sometimes the gynoecium has more than one carpels. So more than one carpels, more carpels. In that case, it is known as multicarpellary. So when there is multi-carpels, many carpels iddaga, there are two chances. Sometimes the carpels are fused and sometimes the carpels are free. Okay. Sometimes the carpels are fused. In some species, the carpels are free. If there are presence of fused carpels, so then the condition is known as syncarpus. Syncarpus. Okay, if the carpels are fused, it is known as syncarpus. Okay. Here it should be free. Okay. So if the carpels are free, then in that condition it is known as apocarpus. Clear about this? So in your NCERT, two diagrams are given. You can see here in diagram number 1. So this is the first one. The carpels are all fused. So what is the fused carpels known as? Syncarpus, alva? Syncarpus ovary. So this is in case of papaver. So this diagram is in case of papaver, remember. And here in the diagram number 2, you can see carpels are free. They are free, right? So you can differentiate here. This is one carpel, second carpel. So this is known as apocarpus. So here the example is Michaelia. Clear about this? Okay. So now you all know where the ovules are located, alva? So we have to further study the structure of ovule. So next is structure of ovule or megasporangia. So ovule is also known as megasporangia. Clear about this? Okay. So let's now draw the structure of ovule. So So first we'll draw the middle part of the ovule. So middle there will be embryo sac. Okay, so this is embryo sac. So next the embryo sac is surrounded by mass of cell. So here it is surrounded by mass of cell. Let's draw some cells. So this mass of cell is known as nucellus. So further, this nucellus is covered by coverings. Let's draw two coverings here. So it is covered by covering like this. And this covering is known as integument. Okay, further it will proceed into the stalk, which is known as funicle. So now let's label the diagram. As I said, the stalk of the ovule is known as funicle. So the funicle is fused with placenta. Here there will be placenta. Okay, so next, the funicle and ovule are connected through a junction which is known as hilum. So this is hilum. Hilum is the junction between funicle and ovule. Funicle ಮತ್ತೆ ovule ಅನ್ನ connect ಮಾಡೋ junction ಅನ್ನ hilum ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Clear about this? So then there are coverings, right? So these coverings are known as integument. The outer one is known as outer integument, and the inner one is known as inner integument. So here there is a region where there is no integument covering. Integument cover agila. So this region is known as micropyle. And the opposite of micropyle is chalaza. Okay, so this is all about the structure of ovule. So what I have drawn, it is orthotropous ovule. In your textbook, anatropous ovule has been given. So let's also study the structure of anatropous ovule. Okay, here you can see anatropous ovule, right? So hilum is the junction between which connects ovule with the funicle. Next, funicle. Here you can see funicle. It is the stalk of the ovule. Next, micropyle, the region where there is no integuments are covered. Next, outer integument and inner integument. Inside there is nucellus, embryo sac, and the opposite of micropyle is chalaza. So here is the explanation. Let's just once glance the explanation. First, ovule is attached to the placenta by the stalk known as funicle. Next, body of ovule fuses with the funicle, or the junction between ovule and the funicle. What it is? It is hilum. Next, ovule has one or two protective coverings known as integuments. Next, integument encircle the ovule except the tip. So if you know the answer, comment down below. We'll proceed to next. Opposite of micropylar end is chalaza. Next, mass of cell within integument, it is nucellus. Next, inside nucellus is embryo sac. Okay, so as I said, there are different types of ovule. Let's just study or know some type of ovule. Here you can see if the ovule is straight, it is known as anatropous ovule. The ovule is straight. So if the ovule is inverted, then it is known as anatropous. Straight idre orthotropous, or it is also known as atropous. Inverted idre anatropous. If the ovule is if the micropylar end is in 90 degree with the funicle, or micropylar end funicle ಗೆ perpendicular ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, then the ovule is known as hemianatropous. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope you liked the video. Please subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. Thanks for watching.